So the next question is from Anish Bakchi, and I personally like this question. As a leader of a team of 20, I can see working from home has drastically reduced team's productivity. The team is delivering half of what they were delivering from office before the pandemic, and that increased the pressure on me as a leader. I have to bridge the gap or take the blame from the customer due to under delivery. Now, work from home has limited my reach as a leader to my team members at an emotional or motivational level. Please advise how I can get my team delivered to the expected level. Thank you very much, Mahesh. So yeah, sorry. Thank you very much, Anish, for this wonderful questions. Over to you. Okay, before that, you take that on, Milan. There's another follow-up question, and the question is asked by Fahad Khalid. And Fahad is from Malaysia. And how to connect effectively with team and stakeholders, how the future looks like, and what capabilities the leaders need to build to manage with this crisis. So I thought both of these questions are relatively, are kind of related. So yeah, over to you, Milan.
Yeah, so I would say to Anish that, Anish, you are not alone. Everybody is facing the similar situation with work from home, where people are not used to situation, are not comfortable. In fact, today we had a discussion among our team here, where one of the country leaders is having a challenge delivering the objective, and commercial director questioning what's happening. I would say to you is that you need to engage your team, okay? Yeah. Express your situation, say that, look, and get their buy-in. They may have a lot of challenges where if a person who is managing, working with external key account, customers are not available, okay? If you look at pharma industry, your pharmacy retail chains, giants are working retail store, but big key account are not making any decisions. And you are also not going ahead with any decisions to put a product on any special program. Right. So schemes are getting, but people who are working on a call centers, or people who are working on a follow-up with the customer service, and if you see the productivity low, I would say, Anish, what you can do, if you are seeing generally across the team, engage the team together. If you are seeing among the specific people, engage those people one-to-one. Don't try to put people together. Engage them one-to-one, talk to them and say, look, this is what I observe. Express your situation to them and ask them, like, this is what I'm experiencing and what I observe. How can I get your support that we overcome? Once a person has a buy-in, then there is a higher accountability and person will start delivering. And if the person doesn't deliver, your follow-up discussion will be more powerful. Yes. Instead of you able to just frustrate. So engage the people, express your feeling, and try to get their accountability to deliver, and you should see a difference. If I go to the Fahad, what you questioned is that how to get and connect effectively with the stakeholder. And here I give the real life example. Velasta is a company, has two verticals. One vertical, we are marketing service provider for big MNC companies. And second vertical, we have our own products too. So when there is a lockdown has come in, okay, slowdown has come in, certain product launches, what we had planned is we have to delay, as we were talking earlier. So when we reached to our principals and we told them, look, now we are going to work out a work from home policy for even our reps. We have between the three countries, we have around 240 odd reps, medical reps working, sales and medical reps. Now they cannot easily walk into the hospitals and talk unless there is an emergency. So we engage our principals. We have 5, 6 different MNC, very good customers. We engage them and say, look, this is going to be a situation. Number of calls will be limited. We developed a work for home policy for our reps and gave them the tablet. We made an extra investment that because then each of the reps carry now the tablet to use that for effectively do a video call with the doctors or video call with the guys who are in the hospital care account. What has worked for us? Engaging the stakeholder who for us are investors, are our principals and our employee. And this is not one time. It has to be ongoing on what is working and what is not working.
Yep.
So that is my view. When you have ongoing engagement, it will work hard. And second thing, what are the capabilities required in the leaders, in my view, is agility. We will have to have highly agile with a change environment, ready to learn the new techniques because the old style may not work. We need to be in a different way. And third, ready to learn, okay? Because world is changing. COVID, in my view, will leave the impact for much longer time. And we will see that market spends will also change. We may not have the same buyer group. We may have a change in the buyer group too. So we'll have to see how do we be more agile to deal with the stakeholder management, deal with the market environment, deal with our employee, and deal with the new technology.
Right.
Am I clear?
Yeah, yeah. So Milan, a small, connecting question from my side is, you mentioned about the 3 countries that currently you have footprint in. India, Indonesia, you mentioned, and also Singapore, where you are based. Now, I believe that the question has a dimension of culture of the organization as well, right? How strong the culture is, it makes the things more easier for a leader to sort of have the influence over the team. So now sitting in Singapore, how do you see it different from India? Or is there any different, if there is any difference between Singapore, the way it works over there, and India? And also if some idea about Indonesia, then we might can learn something, yeah?
See, if I say in a very simple words,
Yeah.
the capabilities are very high in India. Education standard, education level, very high in India.
Yep.
But a lot of time is spent in debate, in discussion, because God has given us a lot of intelligence, so we debate a lot.
Right.
Okay. In Indonesia, people would debate, discuss very quickly and align. And once it's aligned, then there is the execution is a first. Okay. So it's a first. So we see the difference in the culture. Indonesia is a predominantly a Muslim nation with 92% of the population being Muslim. But we are a perfectly acceptable culture where we don't see any difference. Singapore is a true professional country. Is a something what we say and what we do, it perfectly works. We don't have to worry about it. So I would say that culturally we have to adapt because each culture we respect, because country culture you cannot change, also you adapt. But I believe in one thing, the organization culture is set up by the leadership team. That how you want to get your organization little different compared to the rest of the organization. So where our organization behave that we are a small MNC, behave very ethically, we are ethical company. Everywhere, wherever we operate, we work as a professional. What we say and what we deliver, we want to be in. And there we are trying to bring a similar organization culture, but definitely each country has a different culture. Even one country like India, if we say when you go from north and south and east and west, culture varies and food varies.
True.
So the country to country, definitely we have the variation in culture.
So effectively what he's saying is that if, Anish Bagchi is sitting over there in Singapore or in Indonesia, things will be the same, what he's facing in India, right?
I would say the facing will be the same. Situation will vary. So a country like Singapore, if we have a 9 o'clock call, I would say 9 o'clock work from home, still everybody is on the call. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Sometime in some other countries at 9 o'clock, you may have somebody little late and here and there. Okay.
Right.
But I would say that I wouldn't say all are bad and all are good. So definitely country to country culture varies, but you can see definitely some challenges everywhere. Anish will have same challenges everywhere in any country. I'm sure some people will experience similarly in the modern world as well.
Absolutely. So those of you who have missed the interview from the beginning, you can watch the full interview on my YouTube channel, The Process Pro, Kaushik Majumdar. Now, viewers, you know the drill. Please go ahead and hit the like and share buttons. And for regular updates, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon. For any comments or suggestion, of course, if you have any question for the icons, you can put that in the comment sections and we'll get the answers.